first two is the bank. And then you've got what I would call, I guess, the ethical private mortgage, the one that has a viable exit, within a reasonable period of time and serves a real purpose to help navigate or bridge over a difficult time. Then you have the third type. And we can very comfortably call this the predatory mortgage, the predatory private mortgage, because it's hard for me to see how a lender can charge 30, sometimes 40% total cost of borrowing, and for there to be a way for the borrower to sustain that and exit. I mean, if it's sustainable, if there is an exit, the only reason a borrower would choose a total cost of borrowing of 28, 30, 35, 40% is because either they don't know they have any other option, right? Like they haven't run into us, or they did run into us and we all said no, in which case they become desperate. Now, you can imagine how somebody who's worked so hard to get into their home and buy it and own it and has owned it for years runs into a tough time, things don't get better, and then somebody comes along, they're faced with the prospect that they have to sell this house, they have to leave the market. But somebody comes along and says, I can sell you a dream for another year. You can keep the house for another year. But there's no real exit strategy. There's no, it's just, I'm going to eat up the rest of the equity. So ultimately, we need to protect those borrowers if we're going to behave in an ethical manner. And look, here's the best part. You can do private mortgages against residential properties all day long and make 7, 8, 9, even 10 on average, doing a whole assortment of firsts and seconds, but very safe mortgages. And those returns will get you ahead, especially if this is your fixed income asset part of your portfolio. I mean, it's stable, it's consistent, it's enough is the point. And it's excellent relative to the security.